We Board the Andromeda is the title of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Season 2, Episode 3. And guys, this episode just further cemented my love for Tyson and why he is one of the best new additions to the show. I understand that they are making, slight alterations to the story, but that's what happens in adaptations. And honestly, that's okay with me because this is leagues better than the Sea of Monsters film. But if you're new here, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're returning, do the same thing. If you're seeing this anywhere else, if you're seeing a clip of this anywhere else, like and follow for more, guys. Like and follow for more. But episode 3 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, he's Percy Jackson, joined by his friend Annabeth and the newly discovered Cyclops half-brother Tyson, board the Princess Andromeda, a cruise ship that is meant to take them to the Sea of Monsters and to find their best friend Grover. We didn't get any Grover this week at all. That's weird. I love Grover. We didn't see him, but they're trying to find the Golden Fleece. As you know, they're trying to find the Golden Fleece to save Camp Half-Blood. They get to the ship, but then they soon realize that the ship belongs to Luke, and it's a monster ship. Like it has monsters on it. That was kind of cool. But also, Clarice is trying to catch up with them. Clarice is going on her quest on her own, trying to get there, but she is soon joined by some undead soldiers, a crew that her father Ares gave them. Now, what I will say about that moment, I felt so bad for Clarice because her dad doesn't realize, like, you were making her extremely uncomfortable by saying that, she's just a girl and she's gonna need some help, and basically anybody who dies at the sea is now a servant of Ares. Like the Greek mythology, like all of that. I love that. Especially the one guy who was dead who worked at Blockbuster. Like, did you fall off a boat at a party or something? Like, how did you end up here? But the few scenes that we get where she's trying to assert her dominance, but they are ignoring her. But she finally gets them on her side with a rousing speech. Honestly, I love Clarice. Clarice is another one of my favorites, and I think she did her thing in this episode. I really think that she did her thing. But we get introduced to a new setting, the two ships that the main characters board and that they set sail in. I really love that we're getting away from Camp Half-Blood. We're getting away from Percy's house. We're seeing more of this world, and that's always a good thing because we're world building and we're getting it all out there. I can appreciate that. But this episode also does an excellent job at just emphasizing how much of a real threat Kronos is, and at the same time it's putting Annabeth and Percy at odds because it's something that Annabeth is not telling Percy, but it's more that Percy wants to get out of Annabeth. I love this whole will they, won't they thing. I just want them to come on. If we're gonna be friends, be friends. We don't need to fight all the time. And it's leaving Tyson in an awkward spot because, like, in half of these conversations, he's literally just sitting there. He's literally just sitting there. So yeah, that's also, that's interesting as well. I should say. We had some great action set pieces in this. I don't see Luke as a bad guy. It doesn't seem like any of them. It doesn't seem like any of them in particular like their parents, and I understand why Luke is trying to, be so loyal to Kronos. But at the same time, his father doesn't want that for them. But what I will say is this episode did a lot of showing. Well, it could have done a lot more showing, I should say, than telling. It told us a lot. It didn't show us a lot. And hopefully we get more shown to us in episode 4. But all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It is what it is. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. And again, Tyson, my favorite character. He's my favorite new character. When he made that bomb, like, come on, he made that bomb. And then the big reveal of the prophecy at the end of the episode. I've heard that some people find it anticlimactic, but honestly, I don't. I enjoyed it, but that's also because I don't really remember the source material like that. I don't remember the source material like that. And I'm going into this fresh. I'm going into this blind as I can. I'm going into this as blind as I can. And I think that's why I'm enjoying it a lot more than certain people may. But all in all, this show is killing it, and I'm so glad it's back. Again, it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it really has been. That was 2023. I had just moved into this very house when this show was starting, and it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment section down below. This is not a very long video at all. Let me know what you thought about this in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Are you enjoying Percy Jackson Season 2? Let me know, and I'll catch you all next time.